Coming at you live from Detroit, Michigan. This is Not the Lions.
Oh, so
Good morning.
We are live.
Welcome back.
Whew.
They won. Pat yourself on the back. They won. Are they going somewhere? Call in. Call in. The call numbers will be up in a second. But you can call in, say whatever you got to say, however you feel about this particular situation, because they won. They pulled it out. The defense worked.
15-9. 15-9. Now, I had a lot of people call my phone, calling me up like, hey, D, what you think?
We like to thank our sponsors. We like to thank Men Award Media. We like to thank Taylor's Trailers. And we'd like to thank the Michigan Lottery for sponsoring our show. If you like to sponsor, you can sponsor us at Not the Lions at Cash App, or if you'd like to advertise, advertising is available on our Gmail, Not the Lions.
Except the no. Now, let's get down to business.
Down to the nitty gritty.
You guys, we are 2-6. 2-6. Do we still have time to get in that wild card? Yes, we do. There's a possibility that you can still go to the playoffs. Do the math. You only halfway through your season. If it's some kind of way, if there's a God and he loves us, we can actually win 8 straight games and tip off and be in the playoffs.
Hold on, bro. Let's go over this again.
Yeah, what I said.
Did Dan Campbell silence us? Of course not. Will we win 8 straight games? Of course not.
Wait. Let's do the math.
Are they contenders? Of course not.
It's just 8. It's just 8 games.
We are 2-6.
What? Wait. Now, our next opponents, they are 3-6. That's just one game ahead of us.
Who we go against again?
We go against those
Chicago
Chi-Towners.
Bears. Our division.
Our rivalry.
We ain't won since what? 2020? We won. We got the W. Well, I'm sorry. They got the W. I'm not a fan.
Fun fact. This is our arch enemy, our arch rival. Everybody want to think it's the Cheeseheads. No, it's our neighbor, Chicago. We have faced these guys many times. Fun fact. Detroit Lions, in case you didn't know, have won against Chicago 75 times.
We got so many L's against Chicago. It's
75.
hilarious.
I mean, we have win against them guys in so much. Since 1941. 1941.
It's like 5 W's and all L's. So straight across the banner. L.
63 seasons.
L.
63 seasons. Some of you guys, including myself.
Dan Campbell, hear us out. L. Can you put 2 together?
Can we get these guys and tie them in our division? And then, we on the streak now. I'm not about to jump on the bandwagon.
One game I don't consider a streak.
I'm not about to jump on the bandwagon. A lot of people, some of you hardcore friends.
Continuous defensive effort.
We not going to bust out the pinatas. We not about to go and get the tequilas. We're done their hoes. We not go. I said neho. Watch it. And we not about to go get the Modelo's. We going to stick with our Bud Light and go get our little Newports. I don't smoke. And that's going to be that.
The last Lions playoff victory was in 1992. 1992.
Do you know how? Oh man, that's some decades. That's some decades. What we need opportunity. Maybe
opportunity is right here.
Hey, Lions,
win the next game, and then the next game.
You know, I know what it was. The Lions just needed an extra hour of sleep. You guys just needed some more rest. That's all it was. The time went and they got an extra hour. That's all you needed.
The word for today is inability. Inability to put 2 games, 3 games, 4 games together. Inability.
Week 10.
Week 10.
You guys have had us sweating.
Episode 7, week 10.
On the edge of our seat. You got some fans hype.
Excitement.
9-15.
The fans' faces was calm. It's like a melatonin. Yes, we won. However, we're going nowhere. It's like we're going to the end of the block.
One game is not going to do it.
The sign said this road ends up ahead. And you know you're going to a nowhere to go road.
Oh.
It's like nowhere to go. So you're driving fast like to a stoplight. Why?
I mentioned the Lions won 75 times. I didn't get a chance to say Chicago has beaten us 124.
L.
75 Lions, 124 Chicago. Let's do the math here. That is a big difference. So this is a game breaker. Can we step up to the plate? Offensive, I'm gonna give you. What? I'm gonna give you applause. I'm gonna sit there and
Lions
say you guys
15.
did something because you did score.
The Packers 9. They
15.
scored.
You did score.
They scored. The defense got down. There's nothing we can say. Can you do it again? Can you do it? It hasn't happened in a long, long time.
You gotta lift your spirit up, guys.
Spirited. Spirited.
You got a lot of people that give you hope. You got little children. They look at you guys like Christmas, like Santa Claus.
The Detroit fans are very content at the moment.
Oh, they're on the edge of their feet. They actually gonna come for the Chicago game and see if you guys actually gonna win or was that game a fluke. Because if that game was a fluke and you lose this new game that you're going against a new set of players, it doesn't matter. Winning is everything.
Winning is everything,
Winning one game and then losing the rest of the season,
as you usually do.
nobody want to see that. But hey, don't take it from us because you know what we're going to do.
We're going to say, still at the bottom, 4th in the North. The usual script that the Lions write.
We want to hear from you guys. Just give us a call. Tell us what you think.
It gets exhausting of trying to do the fluff, but we don't do that here on Not the Lions. All we do is tell the absolute truth of how they suck when it comes to comparing the wins
I got to do the shuffle
and the losses.
because that's what it is.
It's such a non-balance.
When the Lions won, that you get that little chill.
It's like Dreamscape. The Lions won.
I know. I keep saying that, and other people out in the street they keep saying that. It's like, wow, the Lions won.
What they say?
It's not even. They're not even. It's not a happy thought. It's a confused thought. Like, what did you do this game that you didn't do the last game? How come you couldn't do that before? This is the middle of the season. You guys need to get your fans back up in there because when I looked at the stadium, I see cheese heads. And when Chicago come, you know, that dark navy blue is going to take over.
The optimism, the interceptions, the scores, and the defense. You feel all these fluffy feelings that maybe they can do it. But guess what? The reality is right around the corner. It sets in.
Maybe they need them hands. y'all know what this is. Maybe that's what they need. I don't know.
They're going to need the bags if they lose this next game. They're going to need the bags. If 3,000 people wearing bags,
Helmets.
maybe they'll listen.
Helmets. We
Maybe
gonna show
someone.
We're going to show you guys exactly how it feels. If we don't show up, you don't get paid. Bottom line.
No rallies.
Nothing. You won't be able to sell no merchandise. I'm really surprised. You know, speaking of merchandise, I was going down Roseville. You know, if you guys know about Michigan. Going down Roseville, and I saw some people doing a little yard sale. All of this Lions jerseys and stuff and shoes. I'm like, man, it's a convention that he go and steal something? Where you get all this merchandise
In
from?
the middle of the season.
And he said, buy one, get one free, buddy. I said, no way. I'm good on that. But how much? He's like, $2.
Ooh.
I couldn't fit it. And I don't know nobody that likes.
It'd be a tough time trying to convince somebody to wear some Lions gear. I mean, if they're really not a fan, I don't know. I mean, that's how I feel. I'm like, get out of my face with that crap, man.
That's how I was. I was like, you know what? I will buy one of those Lion beers, you know, because I do like a cold one every now and then. So, Bud Light it is. The point is, guys, we need to step our game up. We've been saying this all season. What are you going to do? You should be tired of people saying, hey, you can't do it. Hey, you guys suck. Hey, you guys are losers. Hey, your pants too tight. Your helmet is too hard on your head. You can't think.
Maybe they should catch the D-Dot so they can see how the people feel. Maybe they should get a transfer and go down Grand River and see how people feel about the Lions. Be like, oh, we're the real Lions. No, you're not. You're not the Lions. No, you are not the Lions. I don't care what it say on your jersey. This old lady will tell you, you are not the Lions. You're not the Lions. I know. The winners. You the L's. You're going to now be known as, formerly known as the Lions, now the L's.
Not the ones, the twos. Not the ones, the twos. Everybody was saying, hey, what are you guys going to say?
Jared Goff and the L's.
What you guys going to say now that the Lions won? What you mean what we going to say? The same thing we've been saying week in and week out. One game don't do anything.
Same old last week Lions.
You know that saying, one monkey don't stop a show? Well, one game don't stop it either. Be continuously winning. We need you to keep it. Don't drop the ball. Keep that momentum going. Whatever, if there's extra sleep you needed, all right, you got your extra sleep. Step it up. You already had your bye week. You have no more excuses.
No more excuses.
Get off your behinds.
The defense got a chance to shine. I'm happy to see that. More.
I think they had more Gatorade. I think that's the reason. You guys had to quench your thirst. Play to win. That's what we need you to do. Get in your mind. Play to win. When I do my thing and I'm bowling for fun. But I'm also bowling to win. I'm also bowling because it's my way of getting money. You guys are players. This is how you provide for your family. This is how you show your game. This is how people recognize who you are. Do you really want to be known as the loser?
Back to the statistics. You know what?
Game over.
I don't know about the Lions, man. I really don't. Every time you try, they suck you in, and then they drop, just like the demon drop. Boom!
And leave your butt there.
And then you just need to go in your trunk, or you need to go in the closet and grab your paper bag and then put it on your face. Because it's such a roller coaster being a Lions fan. It gotta be.
No.
The way they treat you
it shouldn't
guys,
be that way.
You never ever get anywhere. But when you standing in that line and you pull out your credit card, your debit card, and you swipe, you say swipe, and you swipe, or you stick it in there and it and you paid $300 for that jersey, or you paid $50 for that hat, and you just go get the wheel cover,
Wheel cover, the
all
plaque.
that stuff, and the little sticker, the lion sticker. Man, I might bust out laughing in the middle of traffic when I see that big lion sticker up there.
Not. I know you guys seen it.
To represent the L's all across the state.
It's a couple of cars, especially this one Pacific car, 1971 Eldorado Cadillac all white. It is so designed with nothing but lines. It got the Lion helmet on it. It got the Lions interior. It got the Lions hubcap. That man is a hardcore Lions fan.
Absolutely not. No way.
I know you guys seen it. He's always riding up and down Woodward. He's always up and down Grand River. He's not the only one. There's a Lions truck. I used to love when I used to see the Lions little utility truck. I'm like, wow, that was cool. I'll ride in there. Then I thought about it. I walk. Ain't no sense in me being known as a loser too. Somebody may recognize me. Hey, there goes D. D sucks.
Well, here in Michigan, in Detroit, you don't have to worry about nobody recognize you because we all look like losers. We look like losers ever since.
Wow.
Every time, all the time. That Honolulu blue, or they change it to the gray sometimes, and they be looking sweet. They do got sweet uniforms. I have
Change
to give
it
it
to
you.
yellow.
You do have sweet uniforms.
Yellow.
However,
The uniform is what makes
the uniform
Lions,
does not bring the W.
yes. The
It
field
does
don't make
not
either.
bring the sense of urgency, and it does not bring the pride to the city of Detroit, Michigan.
2-6. That's
2
our
and 6.
season record right now.
There's nothing to get away. It's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to hide, nowhere to run.
For you who don't know that, that's the old Warriors. Anyway, youngsters. 2-6. That should have been flipped around.
Should be.
It should have been 6-2.
Should have been.
We can't say, hey,
Can't say.
it was the referees. The referees just doing their job. You can't say it was the kicker.
Can't say it was the flags.
Can't say the flags. You can't say. Well, you
Can't say it was
actually-
the
actually, yes, you can.
injuries.
You can't say it's the penalties.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can say that.
Yes.
Guess who made the penalties?
Guess who got the flags? Guess who got the injuries?
You and you. Now the injuries, it comes with the territory. But then again, if your behinds are being in that gym more,
In the gym, in the weight room, in the sauna, out there running, whatever you got to do to get the W.
you may actually had a chance. It's
But
messed
you
up.
don't. Inability.
You guys, some of you guys look like kids.
I'm not saying all that.
Nah, I'm gonna say it.
Because I believe if you get the fire, you need fire. I say this before, I say it again. Fire, fire, fire.
I mean, if you chew a whole pack of Big Red, you'll get the fire.
But they showed the flame last game. They showed the flame.
They showed that they still want to win. They showed that they were still breathing. That ain't much. I'm not. That's unacceptable. One game, you haven't won in how long? Too long. It doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter how. What you gonna do now that you finally won another game and you got probably like, why y'all so hard on them? It's a professional team. You hard on your state? You don't see us crying about Michigan State, Spartans. You don't see us going. Them boys out there doing their thing
For
You-
free.
You guys ain't the little pal team. Them little guys, they soldiers.
You guys are professional
They get hit.
players.
You guys, my knee, I
You get
twisted my
paid
ankle.
to do these items. They get paid to put these things together. We get paid to sit here and talk crap about the Lions because they have not brought success to the city. One game is not going to substantiate anything.
But just like you just said, we get paid for this. Somebody is liking what we're doing because we still here. Somebody is liking the Lions because they're still there too. But how long? Colors don't mean anything. Colors just show your symbol. It shows your heart. What shows us that you want to be keeping us as fans and growing fans is just like church. If the minister ain't preaching, you're not feeding the congregation. They don't want to hear that. You're just up there in the robe looking cute. We don't need that. We need you to tell us what we need. For y'all guys, Lions, we need you to play the game. And we know you know how to play the game.
To the highest level, to the highest ability. The risky behavior of a Lions fan could bring about withdrawal, isolation, agitation, moodiness, and anxiety, acute losing, inner uncertainty, past inability. The word for the day is inability. An inability to make the playoffs.
Whew.
To make the play-in. To put 2 games together. 3.
Whew. No, let's stop at 2. Let's stop at 2.
To win the quarter. To win a play.
We just want to see a playoff game. We ain't even say get a championship. Just make it to the final, man.
The final something.
Wait a minute. You guys went. As a matter of fact, I have to say this. I forgot the year. You guys did make it to a playoff one year, and your first opponent was Chicago, and you let them slap you. You took it. Just because they say slap one cheek, turn the other one, wow, get a slap. Don't do that, man. Come on now. It's the year 2022. It's a new millennium. It's a new ball game. These kids ain't the same. We don't have what we had back with Barry Sanders.
It's not a beautiful morning right now in Detroit.
You ain't see Barry Sanders down there with some doggone flooding shoes. I mean, flooding pants and
Didn't they say the running back in Detroit is hurt? The tailback, what is he? The
injuries.
Yeah, the injuries.
The injuries.
Here we go.
Stop wearing them tight clothes. You might not.
People are asking, are you guys tanking for the draft picks? Really? They're tanking for the draft picks? They're doing that, the little shebang again? They're not thinking about the right now?
I plead the fifth.
Is your check waiting on the draft picks?
It's not all about draft picks. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love having draft picks. They give you the exceptional value of having a potential player rise from above and beyond and becoming a superstar. Just to leave the Lions, go to another team and dominate whatever position he in. Do not come to the Lions because you will not get utilized the way you're supposed to be.
Not the Lions, not those guys. Not pulling us in, at least not me.
We had the whole thing. We had the shebang. You had the best defense.
Had.
You had the best quarterback.
Had.
You had the best linebacker.
Had.
You had the best corner. You had a great tight end. You had the whole
Who was
shebang.
the best corner again?
Well, we're not gonna say that.
All right, had.
I don't want to step on nobody's toes and
Stepping on toes. Kicking in doors. Throwing a piece of paper like we told Miss Hemp. Something.
I don't want nobody.
Fart.
I don't want nobody crying.
Have some type of resistance against the L. Please.
Help yourself. Help.
Burn some incense.
Yes, burn some sage.
Some sage. In the corner of the stadium. Ford Field.
Put some
in
light.
the locker room. Open your locker up.
Drink your Gatorade. I don't care. Drink your water. Put some sage. Do whatever you got to do.
Whatever you got to do.
To get that W.
To get the W. Think about it.
We tired.
Sick and tired.
Again, there's been a lot of people since you guys have won this one game. They're like, yeah.
Stuck their chest out.
Yeah.
Looking calm with
King
the coffee
Kong.
mug.
King Kong. We won the
It's
game.
a Lions morning.
They was happy.
Yep. Very happy.
But until the next game.
Until the next chapter saga in NFL football. Week 11. What do the Lions have in that package? Do they have something new in that cabinet? A new cup in the cabinet? Is it there? Of course not.
Or did they gas up and went to mobile? Y'all got some mobile gas? Gassed up now? Boom, boom.
Will they prevail against the Chicago Bears?
Will
Have they
there?
prevailed in the past? How many times? How many ways? How many changes have we made? The personnel, the ideas, the formations.
You guys got a chance.
Do the defensive coordinator have any more tricks in his pocket? Will he bring us another W? The foundation of winning is the defense.
You better go deep down in them pockets. I don't care what you got to do. Tap your knees.
Jared Goff happens to be standing behind a pretty good line, the offensive line. They're doing all right. Can't complain.
Good.
However, Jared, if you don't learn to scramble, you're going to end up in the hospital, bro. I swear, if one of them big old bros get ahead of if they get a chance to smack you, it's going to be whoosh, all you wrote. You better hit the weight
Lights
room.
out.
All I got to say,
Lights
you need
out.
to hit the weight room. Start at 5s and do some 10s.
Every step counts.
You're going to be down there at Henry Ford, Jared. You better listen to what I'm saying, bro.
2 and 6. Next time we come live next week, hopefully we can say
And our only hope is to be 3 and 6.
3 and 6.
Do you see the future of of your fandomship
Three-
being a Detroit Lions fan?
3 and 6.
Do
We
you
can-
really understand the direty of what is going on?
I don't
You are not going to the playoffs, peoples. It's not going to happen. Your
What?
liberties is not going to
What?
get you nowhere when it comes to the Lions.
But you do have a chance to get on that wild card. Not the Lions. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for our next episode. Check us out. Sponsor us. Advertise on our show. We love everybody except the Lions. Thanks for joining us. Channel 90, TV 33. Woo!